Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 4th Annual Black Series Awards here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys? Cut it out. Cut it out this time. Stop.
And here we are again, another year filming in front of a live, massive studio audience as far as the eye can see.
Wow.
I can't believe how many people across the galaxy have tuned in to the 4th Annual Black Series Awards here on Out of the Basement, Justin.
It truly is an honor to be here. It's been a great year for the Black Series. 2023 was filled with some gems, some EU stuff, a lot of OT stuff, some Clone Wars stuff there tacked on at the end. We did some votes on the community tab, categories chosen by us, contestants chosen by the Discord, and the winners chosen by you. It is really important to note, these are not our opinions. This is the community's collective opinion.
Right.
And if you'd like to know our opinion on 2023 with the Black Series, check out our top 10 Black Series action figures of 2023.
And before we begin, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series here on the channel. So Justin, let's kick things off here with our very first category of the evening, or I guess technically morning when most people are watching this.
True.
We are going to be talking Peg Warmer of the Year.
Yep, I kind of mixed it up this year, and I kept it to 2023 releases instead of all-encompassing, because we all know General Lando would have just won again.
Yeah.
So I think limiting it to 2023 specific, it just gives us a better feel by what is peg warming now. Like, what's some newer stuff that has been clogging those shelves, keeping them warm, rotting the pegs.
The contestants are as follows. We have the Luke Skywalker Grogu Build-Up Pack, the Republic Commando Battle Droid, 40th Return of the Jedi Anniversary Han Solo, 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi Princess Leia, and 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard Disguise. And the winner is, with 77% of the vote, Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard Disguise.
There he is. Lando.
What a horrible idea it was for them to not only archive this figure and then immediately turn around and put it in a 40th anniversary packaging set.
That pretty much says it all right there. Being Lando usually peg warms. It's unfortunate because this specific look for him is a great figure. Probably the best Lando figure we have in the line.
Yeah.
But like you said, I think the nail in the coffin for this release was archiving it because they probably thought the Rancor was going to fund.
Yep.
And then also repacking it in the 40th Return of the Jedi card back, which of course those came out this year. So it was just destined to fail. Up next, we actually printed out cards this year. So we're not just reading off our phones. Most elusive Black Series figure of 2023. I'll be honest with you, Nate, there wasn't that many.
True.
Most figures are relatively easy to get, even exclusives. But we do have a few options here. Doc Ondar, which is a Shop Disney exclusive, and now you pretty much have to go to a Disney park to get this figure. ARC Trooper 5s, which was a Walmart exclusive. ARC Trooper Jesse, another Walmart exclusive. And Darth Malak, our only mainline option for most elusive. And the winner with 41% of the vote was ARC Trooper 5s. That pesky Walmart, Nate.
Yep. Classic Walmart. 5s was a shadow release as well. You know, it just kind of went up out of nowhere one day in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day.
Yep, and it's gone in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And we get tons of comments about how people still haven't been able to track them down.
I think eventually, though, this figure will end up like Jesse and other Walmart exclusives where it will become readily available. It's just kind of a matter of time, really.
I could totally see that happening. We've seen a lot of Walmart exclusives actually end up on clearance on their website. Right. So we can only hope the same for 5s. I do just want to mention Doc Ondar because, like, you literally have to go to a Disney park to get this figure now because it's been sold out for a long time. So just got to mention Doc.
Yeah. Moving on to our next category, this is the best singular accessory of the year. This year was pretty light in general for a lot of accessories, but we did also see some pretty cool world building stuff finally come to the line as well. So we have the T-16 Skyhopper, which was included with the Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Legend figure. We have the Sith Holocron, which came with Doc Ondar. The Force Lightning effects for Starkiller. The wooden crate used for Yoda's lightsaber, which was included with the Luke and Grogu pack. And then the longer lightsaber blade included with Darth Malgus. And the winner is, with 38% of the vote, the Force Lightning effects for Starkiller. I think this one was definitely, I see Starkiller, I click.
Me included.
Yeah. The Force Lightning effects that come with Starkiller are pretty awesome. I am, in general, though, concerned about the longevity of them.
They do sag.
They've already begun to sag for a lot of people, and that is something in my review I was concerned with, and it definitely seems like it is becoming a reality. So that is a little unfortunate. But they are still very cool.
Right. I think anytime we get alternate hands in the Black Series, just because it's such a rarity that anytime we get alt heads, hands, I mean, just from that Starkiller set alone, it was hard to zero in on just one, which kind of made an exception because obviously I'm not going to make you pick between the right and the left hand for Force Lightning. But since it's such a rarity in the line, only done one time before with the Amazon exclusive Deluxe Emperor Palpatine, getting Force Lightning effects and alt hands, it was just such a breath of fresh air with this figure, and it's something I totally agree with that selection. Up next, bit of a controversial one here. Best photoreal likeness of 2023. We have Ahsoka Tano, the Clone Wars version, Morgan Elsbeth, and then the Andor trio, Luthen Rael, Mon Mothma, and Bix Kayleen. And Ahsoka Tano, the Clone Wars version, won with 46% of the vote. And why I say that's a bit of a controversial pick is this is an animated character put through the if they existed in live action filter. So some people were saying it was unfair to put Ahsoka on there. However, some people did make a pretty strong case because there is a right and a wrong way to do an animated photoreal likeness.
Absolutely. And I mean, there's plenty of examples in the line where it is an animated version of a character brought into the Black Series, into a live action look, and it just did not turn out well. So I think it's totally fair to include Ahsoka, and I think they absolutely nailed it with her. Still don't have the figure, though. I'm still sitting here, no Ahsoka.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, my pre-order has not fulfilled.
Where do you have that pre-ordered?
Big Bad.
Big Bad. You're like super fast with some random thing, and then you're super slow with other things.
Yeah, I don't get it.
We still love you, though. Quick shout out. I'm going to let you finish. But Morgan Elsbeth had one of the best photoreal likenesses of all time.
I will say, though, it was a very strong year for photoreal likenesses in general, and you couldn't really go wrong with any of the other choices. Morgan Elsbeth looks great. Luthen looks amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Mon and Bix, they all look great. It's just, like we talked about, the Andor figures are just not very exciting.
Right. And I also feel like people saw Clone Wars, and then they just...
Of course.
Clone Wars.
I see Ahsoka, I click.
Clone Wars.
And guess what? I clicked as well, and I don't even have the figure. Moving right along to our next category, we're going into one of my favorite parts of action figures.
Ooh.
And we're talking the best articulation of 2023. This year has some really fantastic improvements to articulation for the Black Series.
Yes.
Many improvements across the board. Too many to name in this video, but we've talked about it at length in others. So let's run down through our choices this time. We have Darth Maul, the Old Master. Marok, Cal Kestis, Commander Appo, and Luke Skywalker, the 40th Return of the Jedi Anniversary version. And the winner, with 45% of the vote, is rightfully Commander Oppo.
Such an excellent upgrade. It's almost unbelievable how much better the 2023 clone is compared to the 2020, with so many improvements. The loose torso overlay helps out with articulation. The new shoulder pads that are larger helps with proportions, and it's on the new O-ring system that doesn't bunch up, scrunch up the shoulder armor, and rotates more freely. Better articulation. They added bicep swivel.
Right.
They fixed the knee pads.
They stopped gluing them.
Vertical hinges on both for the commander if you want them, have them dual wielding.
Right.
So good.
Yeah, and I do just want to say the rest of these figures on here also amazing and have some really fantastic articulation. Special brief shout out to Old Master Maul for that ab crunch.
The ab crunch. Marak has ball jointed wrists.
Yeah.
Along with Hera.
We've seen some really awesome improvements in the Black Series this year, although also some head scratchers like the removal of thigh swivel.
You win some, you lose some.
Right.
Who knows? What is it, aesthetics or is it budget? Probably leaning towards budget on that one.
Yeah.
Moving right along, we're going to talk about best details of 2023. So not only is that paint apps, it's sculpted details as well. And if it was just paint, our options would be very, very limited. As always, we like to point out there's a big difference between colored plastic, which is what the majority of the figure is in Black Series, and actual real paint applications, which the Black Series is severely lacking. So we include sculpted details in this category as well. And our candidates for this category are Doc Ondar, Wicket, Darth Vader Duel's End, Darth Malgus, and Black Chrysanthemum. The winner of this award is Darth Vader Duel's End, coming in with half of the vote overall, 50%.
Wow. That is a little surprising to me that it would be such a victory, because every single one of those figures has amazing paint app details and sculpted details as well.
Right. Vader is really, really, really good, though. The photoreal application and just the overall paint and the sculpted detail of the slash on the helmet, the battle damage, the slashes on the chest, torso box thing. So good.
Yeah, the likeness, even though, it is just partial, just a little bit of the face, is one of the best we've ever seen. And just well worth the wait. What a great figure.
Yeah, they even went above and beyond and sculpted a battle-damaged slash on the back of the figure. And that's on the actual torso. So new tooling with that little cut, sculpted detail. And then they made cuts on the soft goods so you could line it up exactly where Obi-Wan Kenobi slashed him. And I'm just like, detail on the back of the figure in 2023 with Hasbro?
Whoa.
Wow.
Following that, we're going to move on to the worst Black Series figure of 2023. Always a popular fan favorite category. Who doesn't love discussing all of the worst
negativity
things in
sells?
Life? Absolutely. Especially in the action figure community. This one, not too many choices this time around, because 2023 was just a great year for the Black Series. So we've got 3 picks. We have HK-87 Assassin Droid. Ooh. This is the Ahsoka red repaint.
The red popsicle.
Yeah. General Grievous battle damaged, gaming great. And then the Ned B and Purge Trooper carbonized plastic-free packaging 2-pack. And Justin, the winner with an overwhelming 62% of the vote is the Ned B and Purge Trooper carbonized plastic-free packaging 2-pack Amazon exclusive piece of garbage.
Boo.
Throw it away.
There were a few carbonized 2-packs released in 2023, but I think the community settled on this one because even as people who we dislike carbonized. If you're going to repaint something that actually exists in universe, which is very easy to do, and the community hype for that repaint would be up here instead of the constant and utter disappointment and negative feedback from the community every time they reveal one of these carbonized items. But even, I'm trying to look at both sides because some people do like carbonized, and that's totally fine, more than okay. But I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of someone who likes carbonized, and something I think is cool is the boxes, usually. Like, if I had carbonized figures myself, I'd be displaying them up on the wall, like I used to, because they're like chrome, shiny, stormtrooper, silver, reflective.
Right.
But this time, you can't even see the figures if you wanted to just pop them on the wall as a nice little novelty gimmick. That's stupid. Like, that defeats the purpose. It's almost like if they did credit collection, plastic-free packaging.
I mean, they almost could have.
And Ned B is deluxe, so it also increases that price well into the 60s, which is already ridiculous. They're doing Clone Trooper 2-packs right now for like $49.99.
Also worth mentioning, these two characters never interact with each other at all in the series, so they don't even go together.
Right. There was an Ahsoka and HK-87 carbonized pack, but I'm like, at least you can see the figure.
And
At least if you put them up on the wall, you can see the figure.
And at least they go together. They interacted.
Yeah, true. Moving on to our grand finale. Ladies and gentlemen, we have something that didn't happen last year, and that is a double whammy.
Ooh.
We got 2 awards in one with this release. This figure won not only Best Deluxe Black Series figure of 2023, but it also swept with Figure of the Year. The absolute best Black Series figure of the year. We got a double whammy winner. So just to list out the options, though, for Deluxe, it was the Endor Rebel Soldier, Luke Skywalker and Grogu Build-Up Pack, Black Chrysanthemum, Darth Malgus, Doc Ondar. That were the options for Deluxe. Figure of the Year options for Best Black Series figure, Darth Malgus, Star Killer, R2-D2, the new sculpt, Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars, and Darth Malak. And we got the double winner here, Best Deluxe and Figure of the Year. It's Darth Malgus. Whew. Who would have guessed? That is with 59% on the Deluxe poll and then 48% on the Figure of the Year poll. It's Darth Malgus.
Yeah, what a fantastic figure. I put Figure of the Year in my thumbnail, not even thinking like it was actually going to come true, but little did we know Malgus was going to become the Figure of the Year. It's something that we actually agree with as well, so the community and our views are definitely aligning on this, and I think most people would agree as well, because Darth Malgus just, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was a figure that we thought would never happen. It's from an obscure video. I hate to say it. It's from an obscure video game that not many people play this day and age. So the fact that it was such a deep cut and they did such a fantastic job.
100% new sculpt. The articulation is great. Even the lightsaber blade is a new tool.
Yep.
So this is completely brand new with that longer lightsaber that just goes so well with him. The soft goods, excellent. Hasbro finally learned how to do a hood.
Yep, just glue it down. That's all you need to do, and it's perfect.
Such a great photoreal likeness. It's just a killer figure.
Yeah, definitely one that easily is the Figure of the Year.
He's huge. Big bulky boy.
We love him.
It's the perfect recipe for a masterpiece figure.
And so there you have it. There we are. Now at the end of the 4th annual Black Series Awards here on Out of the Basement.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, and hopefully you voted and you got to have your voice heard in this community fan voted event.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate everyone's participation. We had a pretty good turnout. Some of them had like 1,500. I saw some of them had like 1.5K votes.
Yep.
So awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
What a great year, Nate. 2023 was easily one of the best years for the Black Series, in our opinion. And I think 2024, with all this talk of prequel era beats and things going on, I think 2024 will be even better.
I can't wait to see what else we're going to get in the coming year. Because what we already know is coming is pretty damn awesome.
Right? So Happy New Year, and be sure to join us this Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Time. It is New Year's Eve, and it is time, Nate, for our annual multiplayer Star Wars Battlefront 2004 on Steam community gaming stream extravaganza.
Yeah.
So if you have a PC, you could literally play this game on a potato, by the way. You don't need some super awesome PC. Just Star Wars Battlefront on Steam. You'll be able to join our server, OOTB. Super easy to do. Anyone can play. Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Time.
We'll see you there. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Black Series here on the channel. And if you are in a position to help support the channel directly, we do also offer a channel membership. There are a couple different membership levels down in the description. Check that out if you are interested. Also, take a look at the Discord, get connected with the community and a bunch of other like-minded collectors over there.
Yep.
Big shout out and special thank you to all of our current channel members, though. Your continued support is truly appreciated. And thank you to everyone else out there for watching. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
We'll see you guys later. Good night, everybody.
And we'll see you guys next time on Figure It Out. Good night. New York, Tatooine, Mos Eisley. Like, groove to the beat. What song's playing in the background? Is it Lopsy Neck?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, God. Eewee.